Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Sephora sale haul update. And I had two videos that I uploaded that we're going to be updating all the products that I purchased in those videos. So if you wanted to know my final review on everything I got during the Sephora sale, whether I loved it, kept it, returned it, you name it, you'll find out here. There was a couple things that didn't work out, but for the most part, I found some amazing products. So I cannot wait to give you my final reviews on everything that I picked up during the Sephora sale. So thank you so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. And if you've not already, I'd absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and let's jump into this Sephora sale haul update. We have a lot of stuff here. So we're gonna start from what I talked about first in my first Sephora haul and then kind of work our way through all the products. Picked up a few things from Sephora collection in my first order, and then I went back for more in my second. Isn't that how it always works? So the first thing I have is the Sephora collection bronzer, and this is in the shade 2 Beach Bum Tan. A lot of you were recommending that I go for number 1, and I wasn't sure for the tones of this. I haven't been reaching for this often. It's not a bad bronzer by any means, but I just feel like this is a little too sheer. I thought it was going to be more pigmented than it was. When I swatch it, it's very pigmented. When it goes on my skin though, this color, it doesn't show up as much as I wanted, so I don't know about going lighter for me personally, but I think I would like the tone better for number 1. I don't know. I'm a little confused about this. I don't think it's a bad bronzer by any means, but since I found Haus Labs bronzer, nothing compares for it for me. I love it so much, but if you're looking for a affordable bronzer, there's nothing bad in this formula. I'm just loving Haus Labs. And then I picked up the contour stick, which again, I don't contour that often, but I love the formula of this. So if you're looking for a contour, true contour, this is very gray tone. It's true contour, not warm in the slightest. This is a great one. Similar component as the Rare Beauty contour sticks. I find it very creamy and has good pigment to it. It's just a contour. So I'm looking forward to when they come out with their bronzers because I just use those more than contour, but absolutely nothing wrong with the color or the formula of this. I really like it. I just personally don't contour that often, but I did like the product. They redid their Micro Smooth powder from Sephora collection, and I was a little bit nervous because I love that powder, but I really love this too. I think it's a beautiful dupe for Charlotte Tilbury, in my opinion. It is a baked version, but more affordable. Gives a little bit of tint to the skin. They have more colors in this too than Charlotte Tilbury. I find it just as soft and just as perfecting on my skin. So I really love this if you're looking for an affordable option to Charlotte Tilbury. It gives my stamp of approval, and I equally like the new formula. I'm not sure what they did to it. I know there's more product in here now. There's 1 more gram of product. So if you were curious about that, I love the Sephora collection Micro Smooth powder. It is one of my favorite powders. If you didn't already see my top 10 ranking for powders, my recent video I did, this made the cut. Top 3. The Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. I'm not reaching for this as much as I thought I would, and it's because I have other lip products, again, that I just like a little bit more than this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm just into other lip products. I like the color. The smell of the strawberry, for me, this almost smells like Fruit by the Foot or Fruit Roll-Up. This smells very artificial to me, which is the only reason probably why I'm not reaching for it more, but I do love the formula of it. I love the gloss and I love the color. It's just the smell for me, but I know a lot of people love strawberry, and I think I'm the odd one out for this particular smell, but I will use it up. I didn't return it. I like it. Just a couple things about it that I just like other products more than that. Haven't had a chance to use this out because I was going to be taking this traveling with me at the end of May. So this is the Salt and Stone little trio they have of the Black Rose and Oud scent, which I purchased because of my best friend. I loved it on her, so picked it up. Still haven't reviewed, but she's coming with me on a trip. Something that I love that I got another color in was the Haus Labs, and I keep getting questions on which shade I like more. So this is the new one I have. It's medium level 6, and I had medium level 5 prior. This one is better for those with more olive undertone. The level 5 has more of a terracotta, which I think matches me a little bit better. So my preference is actually number 5, which was the first one I picked up, but I do love this one too. You can see I'm using it a lot. These are my most used bronzers at the moment and my number 1 bronzer. is the House Labs. It actually beat out my MAC Give Me Sun, which I never thought would happen, but I have been loving those so much. And that was a recommendation from you guys, so thank you so much. I will always thank you in every video I mention them because you guys put me on. And then I got this in my first order, and then I picked up a couple more after the sale. These launched like a day after the sale, which sucked, but these are the Floor fragrances. So I ended up getting my hands on Vanilla Sky, which I love. I knew I'd love this one. I love vanilla scents. I actually ranked all the Floor body mists if you want to go check out that video. I'm not going to go in detail about these. I love all the scents. It just depends on which ones I like more. So I think they're all really great. These ones are more fruity than their previous launch. So if you really love a sweetness, a fruitiness, I think you'd like these more. However, they are a little bit more juvenile compared to the first scents that they launched, which I felt were like an elevated body mist, almost like a perfume in a body mist. These ones are just a little bit lighter, more fruity fun, but I still love that kind of scent. It's something easy to wear. We have Dragon Fruit and Moonstone in the Floor body mist, but I encourage you to go check out my ranking because that is more in depth. I go over the notes and I let you know which one's my number one on all 5 of the mists they currently have out to purchase. We can get MAC on Sephora Canada, and I have the new MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I'm in love with this foundation. In love. I'm wearing it on my skin today mixed with something else. You would have seen this tutorial probably before this video, but I am so in love with their new reformulation. It has more skincare ingredients. It is more buildable to me. It has less coverage right off the bat, which I know is going to upset a lot of people, but you can build it to full. Like, we are full coverage over here. We are glam today, and I love the shade. I have NC27. It's such a perfect spot on match for me. I just really appreciate the new formulation for me. I just think it looks better on my skin. It doesn't break me out, which is what Studio Fix would always do to me. I love the finish of the old formulation. It was my go-to glam. However, my skin in this foundation is something special. So I've been reaching for this so much. I do have to use more than the old formulation. Doesn't bother me though. I just love how it looks on the skin, and I love their new tones they've done because they have more neutrals, because before MAC was notorious for being too yellow or too pink. Finally, we have some good beige tones in the range. So NC27, if you're similar to me, perfect match for us. I have another shade in the Patrick Ta lip formula. I already knew I liked the formula. It's just a new color. It's in the shade Pouty. Love it, love it, love it. I already said that. I probably shouldn't even be reviewing this in this video because I don't typically go over the ones that are repurchases, just like the bronzer, but I love this color and I love how it can lighten lips. If I wanted to add some gloss to my lip I'm wearing today, this is what I'd be reaching for this lip combo. It is so gorgeous. It's a light pink with a little bit of sparkle, and it is plumping. It has that plumping feeling to it. So if you don't like that, don't purchase that one. But if you want plumping without any sort of irritation or feeling to the lip, the House Labs. This one I recommend more than anything. The gloss on this is out of this world. It is so beautiful. And I have the shade Guava. So these are the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze, and they're so beautiful. I know so many of you picked this up because of me during the sale. I'm so happy you're loving it just as much as I'm loving it. We help each other here. This is one of those products that when I don't know what I'm reaching for, I throw this on my lips. It has just the most beautiful shine to it, and it's a little bit thicker but not goopy. So it hangs on my lips a little bit longer than other lip products like this, so that's why I really like it. I just love the formula. I just want more colors because some of the colors that they have right now are just not my cup of tea. So I want them to do more in that formula because I love the formula so, so much. The House Labs blushes, the 2 new shades in French Rosette and Fire Moon. They did change the packaging of these, which I love more. They do cost more per gram, which sucks, but I'm never going to use up a blush myself. And I love the formula for these powder blushes. They didn't touch the formula. I was a little confused because some people were telling me they did, and I only thought it was a package upgrade, but they did not change the formula. It's the same beautiful formula that House Labs is known for. It's just smaller, and yes, it costs more per gram, but I don't mind because I'd rather have more shades and pay less. So it's a good thing for me, but I understand the disappointment for it being more costly per gram because that does suck. I did get the new Makeup by Mario, the Neutrals palette, and I've already talked at length about this, did a dedicated video on it. I love it. I love the formula. I do like Patrick Ta's formula more, which I'm wearing one of his palettes on my eyes today. So I know I get tons of questions about that, whether I go Makeup by Cheryl or Patrick Ta. It's personal preference. I love the pigment off the bat of the Patrick Ta. I find it very blendable. This is more buildable. So this may be for more beginners, and Patrick Ta for anyone who's more experienced, or if you just like more pigment off the bat, which I do. I don't want to mess around. So this one's still good. Love the formula. But I personally lean towards Patrick Ta's formula more for his eyeshadow formula. This Clean Me Up kit, still going strong. I'm disappointed though that the Tower 28 brown mascara looks virtually black on my lashes. So that's my only disappointment, but I still want to try this Say product in a video, and I just love the full sizes they had in this. It's just a good selection. It's a great price point, and I'm glad a lot of you got it on sale during the sale because I thought it was a good price regardless when I purchased it prior to the sale, but I'm glad a lot of you got it on sale. Then this, also coming traveling with me. I already know I love everything in here, but it's the Jet Set kit from Sol de Janeiro for the number 40 scent, which I love. Favorite scent Sol does, so had to get the little travel kit for my travels. The body wash in that scent, something about it that's even better than the fragrance mist for me. I don't know what it is about that body wash, but I'm obsessed with the smell. And then I got this in PR, but I threw it in my haul because I had this on my list for my wish list, and it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops. This is Sun Glow. It says it's the Sun Glow shade, and I also am obsessed with this. Out of all the hue drops that are on the market right now, this is by far my favorite one because of the pigment it gives and also how it feels on the skin. I feel like this has the perfect mix of glow but pigment, because some of them I feel like are a little too dry or finicky because you have to mix them in with other things. This is good as is. You don't have to worry about mixing in with moisturizer or anything like that. It's just good to go right from the pump. These got lost in the mix. I don't know how. My first order, I ordered one of the Freck Beauty lip liners, and then I went back for 2 more because I fell in love with it. So this was a reason for the second order. So we have the Freck Beauty Makeout Club Nude Muse lip liner in shade 5, 2, and 3. I want all the shades though, but I have those shades right now. They are the most long-wearing lip liner I have ever used. I love how tiny they are, the precision, how they're retractable pencils. You don't have to fuss with sharpening them. It's just a really, really good formula, really good packaging, good price point too. Honestly, for Sephora lip liners, really, really good. Makes me want to try more Freck Beauty. This is probably my favorite lip liner formula at the moment. It's the wear for me is what sells these. They are so incredible. I just want everyone to try out one of the colors because they're so good, the formula. It's one of my favorite things that I got. Probably actually, you know what? This is one of my favorite things, if not my favorite thing that I got during the Sephora sale. Then for my second order, where I bought more Sephora collection because you guys told me to pick these up. So I got a couple of the new lip products from Sephora collection. We have some different formulas here. We have the Sheer Shine in 01, which is this beautiful beige tone. This is more pigmented. It's their lacquer one, and it's the Lacquer Shine in 05, which is a beautiful coral shade, which has more pigment. Love that. I've been loving all these. And then the Sephora collection Outrageous Lip Gloss. This is in Flame. I already knew I loved this formula, but I love that this is that sheer red sort of color, and these are intense on the lips. So if you don't like any sort of plumping sensation, this is a no for you, but if you don't mind and you love a plumping gloss like I do, beautiful, beautiful color. It's similar to the one Patrick Ta that they have, the Fenty that is really popular. It has that same sort of sheerness to it, but a red. Really, really beautiful. And Sephora collection is always a good price point. So that's why I picked it up, because I wanted a dupe for those colors that I absolutely love. Then I got a couple products from Give Beauty. We have the Dewy Plump Collagen Lip Gel, which I am already going through. Like, I love this color. It's in the shade Marigolds. And the way this makes my lips look is incredible. I did a try new makeup with this lip color. I was wearing it also in my April favorites video. Incredible. My lips look so juicy and shiny. This is one of my favorite formulas right now too. Again, this is one of my favorite things that I got during the sale, and it's because of Steph. She influenced me. She's like, have you tried that formula? And at the time, this hadn't come to Sephora Canada yet, but during the sale, both the gloss and the blush did, which I picked up the blush as well, but that hasn't been working out for me. So that's one of the things that didn't work out. and also the Hourglass powder, which I managed to get on sale, and they had a price error on Sephora. Even with that price error, me saving 20%, I do not think it's worth the money. So I end up returning that too, unfortunately. So just 2 products that didn't work out for me. I didn't like the Hourglass because the range was a little bit poor for me. The medium was too yellow, the light was a little too light for my skin tone, and even though it's a sheer product, it still deposited some pigment, and I realize it is a finishing powder, but I still feel like it didn't set my face as nicely as I would like a powder to. It just didn't really do much, is what it did. It didn't do anything. So I'd rather reach for other products. It just wasn't my favorite. It is getting some good reviews. If it's something you still wanted to try, go right ahead. But for the price, I just feel like there's so many better things, even at the drugstore out there, that just work better for me for powders. That kind of propelled me to do my top 10 powder video, which I recently did, because I wanted to talk about the powders that I like and things about them that really stand out to me. And reason why maybe the Hourglass didn't work out because of these powders and what they bring to the table over the Hourglass. So that's a really great video to check out if you want to see kind of what I like for powders. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and spending some time with me today. I'm happy you wanted to know about my updates on all these products from the Sephora sale, what worked, what didn't, and let me know if there was any products you didn't like from your haul or things you love. I want to know. Leave them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.